Okay, so you guys understand in a game engine everything comes in separate. Well, when you're animating a character, it's no different. So what we want to do, the guns would all be separate and the animations would be made in Maya to match the gun, um, and um, and then matched up again in the computer. So exported separately, matched up in the computer. So most of the time, how you, when you're first starting out to put a gun into a character's hand, let me select everything here. And then I'm going to get rid of all the animation. I mean, I guess all I really need to do is get rid of the animation on these objects here. And if I select that in the picker, that's this, 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 and this. I can delete those. And great. Okay, so then I go to the first frame and I'm going to set this up so it looks like the hand is actually grabbing the gun, is the intention here. And you can move the gun, you can move the hand, whatever you want to do to get to where it needs to be. This is where the picker comes in really handy. And so you do this whole little dance thing here. Okay. So now his hand is believably on the gun. So the next thing, the next thing we want to do is I'm going to get rid of the mesh because I need to see where the joints are only. So I'm going to hide the polygons. And you can see where the joints are of the skeleton. What I'm really interested in is here, is this point is generally where you attach guns to. So I'm going to go in here and do a thing called create a locator. Who was saying that before, that they had done this? It's Dylan. Hi, Dylan. So we create a locator. And then I want to take that locator and I want to snap it to here. So I'm going to turn on snap to point. And then you can see it'll snap to all the points, but I really want it to snap to that point in particular. Yeah? And then now when you go to, hold on. And I'm going to set a key there just for fun. And then I'm going to bring out the polygons. And then I want to take the gun here and parent it to that locator. I'm going to call this gun attach. So now when this gun would be exported, right, in game it would be that locator would be attached to his hand joint. So anywhere his hand joint moves, you know that gun would go with it in game. So we'd export this into the engine, and that gun could then be attached to his hand, and it would match up perfectly because we've just done it here. There is some orientation issues that I'm skipping over, but honestly the engineer should be able to fix that for you. It's at worst case scenario, they just need to rotate it in so it's not Z up, it's Y up or something like that. What we want to do to be able to animate it though, so let's say we did all this, we got the gun in his hand, and now we need to export it. Or we've exported it, but now we need to animate it. So what I'm going to do is not temporarily, but I'm going to attach that locator to his hand. I'm going to parent it to his hand so that I can, so I know how to animate it. So if I hide polygons again, I can then take the locator and I can find his hand. If I open that up, there's his hand R. So I want to take locator there and parent it to hand R. Where'd it go? Wait, ring, we're getting closer. Pinky, L's. Index, middle. There it is. Doink. And now if I turned on the polygons again, when he moves, oh, I put animation on the locator, didn't I? So we can select the locator and then go up and then get rid of this animation. I'm sorry, get rid of this animation, I guess. My bad. So now the gun moves with his hand. Make sure the locator or the gun don't have any animation on it. Great. So now we're all set. So we know now that however we orient the hand, whatever we want to do to this, yikes. Object. The gun will just go with it. And so now I can give him like a stormtrooper pose or something. Oops. I might need to get rid of the animation on all this side too. And honestly, for something like this, a lot of times I will turn IK back on. I have IK turned off right now. I have FK on. But because I want the second hand to be parented to the gun, I might go in here and to the channel editor, and I think I have IK off. Oh, I'm not even on my last frame. God dang it. I hate when I do that. Delete. You move over there. Let's go. Copy. Paste. Oh, you son of a bitch. What did I miss? The shoulder? Oh, funny. All right, all key pose. Copy. Paste. There we go. So what I was saying before is that you can, is IK on? No. Where is it? Okay. Huh. Well, it's not really working with this model for some reason, and I doubt it would work for the girl. But what I would normally do here is turn IK on so that it travels with the gun, so that if I decided to, like in the middle here on frame 30, rotate it up a little bit like this, that I don't have to chase it down with the hand. It would just automatically just go with it. It's a lot faster way to work. But something's gone really wonky here. Oh, there it goes. And it's possible to manually do this stuff too. It's just not ideal. And we're sort of running out of time, so I don't want to I can't make it go too much. But so that is how we put weapons in a character's hand. Anybody have any questions? Everybody remember where to get weapons from? Window, content browser. Not there. Not there. Yeah, modeling. People? No. Base meshes, weapons. There we go. And so this works the same with the sword. So I'd like you to do one gun, any pose you want, and one sword, any pose you want. And I and then an interrupt, a really fun interrupt of some sort. And I want you to do one idle pose, right? So the body and stuff all move. Only position the legs once and the hips once, and then do one pose where he's holding a gun, and then delete the animation on the arms and do another pose where he's holding a sword or something, or an axe. Everybody got that? Thursday. Wednesday.
Thursday. You're right. Sorry, my
Nope.
mistake.
Too late. Now it's due Thursday, Wednesday. No, one with a gun and one with a sword. And a third one, which is an interrupt to both of those. Or to one of those. You can pick a gun or a sword, right? So remember I did the interrupt animation for you? Where you loop it, right? So you have him idle for 120 frames. And then you put it on another 60 frames, and then you interrupt that with some sort of a look or something. And do something fun and interesting, whatever it is. Cool. I didn't think we'd be able to do that in that amount of time.